This is a HYMER B-Class MasterLine. It's a 7.8 meter vehicle. It's got a Mercedes 170 horsepower engine, and these are really nice, very customizable. Looks really good in their silver color, I have to say, and a very nice interior on this, which we'll show you in just a moment. But we'll take a stroll around the outside first of all. This is where your gas bottles go, of course, in here. It's like a double floor on this one. So you've got, the floor is at about this level, and then you've got another floor down here, and that gives you this fantastic area right across the whole vehicle. So for deck chairs, picnic tables, that kind of thing, that is a brilliant area. But also, if we come back here, a really good garage. And what's very interesting about this is that that is the bed at the back of the vehicle, but it's height adjustable, so you can have it at a low level as it is at the minute, which we'll see when we go inside, but that whole section there will power up. You lift these up and then it's flush with that, and so if you've got, for example, bikes that won't quite fit underneath there, you can raise the ceiling effectively. So that is a very nice touch. We'll carry on around the back. The reversing camera on this one, as you can see at the top there, see it's got the Mercedes logo on there as well. And we'll come right on round. That's the garage again from the other side. In fact, you can see the mechanism a bit clearer here because this side is lifted up. So it's just a button there to power that up. But we'll keep on going round. That's the other side of that double floor storage area. These are a good looking vehicle though. Let's head on in. That's a bin in there. And then we've got the step out at the minute, so it's very easy to step on into here. And we'll head up to the front first of all and work our way back. So I mentioned it was based on a Mercedes. You can see here it's got the Mercedes steering wheel. It's also got the Mercedes MBUX system in, which is the latest navigation and media and all that kind of stuff. So you can see that here, and this then slides across all the different apps and bits and pieces you can get. Settings, navigation, music, all that kind of stuff is all on there. Lovely Mercedes steering wheel here with all the controls on. These are really comprehensive. This is interesting. There's a button over here, that one, which will power the blind down across the windscreen. So that's a neat touch. In fact, it is one touch. There it goes. Let's stop that one. Send it back up again. There we go. There's also blinds here that come across the sides. Obviously, you do a power one from the front because that's a little bit more difficult to reach. Stereo speakers down here as well. They're a decent size. And then you've got a door on that side straight on out. These seats will swivel around. You can see this one we've swiveled, so you can see how that works. This one does exactly the same. And then you've got this very nice dining area or social area just here. And in fact, there are seat belts for these, so you can have 4 people traveling in here. 2 here, of course, and 2 up there. Another little seat on that side. And this is nice because up above, this all drops down, and that gives you a really nice sleeping area, so you can leave a bed made up there and that's ready to use. That's very helpful. Let's drop that one back up. Another nice touch on here is this, because this is the latest HYMER Connect system, and what this does is gives you access to all the control systems. So you can go, you can see here we're on battery voltage, that kind of stuff is on there. We can go into lighting. You can have a main override to turn all the lighting off when you leave, make sure nothing's left switched on. So all your controls are on there, but also you can operate that from app on your phone, which allows you to control things like the heating straight from there. If we spin on around a little bit further, then this is all storage up in behind places like this, all very nicely done. There's some nice subtle lighting in here as well, that looks good. And then you've got big opening skylights up in the ceiling to throw plenty of light into here. On this side then, a bit of storage at the top. This has got one of these funky fridges that opens both ways, so if you're grabbing a beer from here, no problem. If you're in the kitchen cooking and you want to get something out, neat, huh? This is the freezer. Does exactly the same thing. I think that's really clever, and this is nice too. Little spice rack or whatever else you want to put into there. And the same thing there. This is interesting. This is access back down into that area beneath the floor. So when I mentioned I had the 2 floors in the storage area, you can get to it from there as well. Of course it locks on the outside for security. You've got bin there and a huge drawer, similar sort of thing there. And then here is the sink. That one's actually got chopping board on the back of it, so that's a nice idea. And a little draining area on this side, like so. USB ports in here as well as the normal plug sockets, that's a nice idea. You've got the oven, like so, so the hob there, and the actual oven is underneath, and the grill as well, of course, so all very comprehensive. And then if we carry on going back, this is quite clever, because what they do with this is you've got a separate shower area on this side, so that just opens like so. And then what you also have is the toilet over here. Now what you can do for a bit of privacy, if you're using this and you want to close it off, is drop that one, so there, and that then separates this area off. So in the morning, if you're just getting dressed and getting ready, you can just close that off very, very easily. However, what you can also do, that's the toilet compartment, is if we look on this side, there is in fact also a screen here that comes across. So if I undo that one there, that just pulls across, and that obviously then leaves this area accessible to people up here, but retains the privacy here. So it just depends how you want to use it. Let's pop that back on there, like so. Now this is the bed that I was mentioning that's height adjustable. So as it is now, it's pretty low, which is brilliant, especially if you find you're not quite as mobile as you were. It's easy to get in and out of. However, you can raise that up, as we saw, so the bed's a bit higher and you've got a bit more headroom in that garage area. So it really does give you that adaptability depending on how you want to use the vehicle. If we look around here, you've got illuminated hanging lockers in there. There is storage all the way up in behind here. Got some nice lighting up underneath there as well. Similar sort of deal over on that side. And of course these windows open for ventilation, and there's blinds that come across, and then the same up here. That one's a fly screen, and that one underneath there is a night blind. Very nicely done, isn't it? A lot of space in here. I like this light wood, it's all very contemporary. Looks really smart, but a spacious vehicle, very spacious. Excellent. Let's head on back through here, and I think I will take a seat up here. That looks comfy. And I'll say huge thanks to the Ermin HYMER Centre. They organised this tour for me, and huge thanks as ever to you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed, do me a favour, hit that little button, hit the bell, it really helps the channel, and we'll keep you posted new videos coming, and we'll see you on one of those real soon. Take care. Bye bye.